Om Shanti. Come here, kitty. Om Shanti once again. Welcome. Let's take a few minutes just to settle in. Nice deep inhale. Relax. Just let everything go. Have a little sense of gratitude, knowing that you made it, knowing that your day was exactly as it should be. Now just feel at peace. Go right into that state of peace. Give yourself that gift. Step right in. It looks like we're having a few technical difficulties as the connection goes. So just stay with me. Stay centered. Stay focused. Okay, so here we are. We made it. Let's relax. As Morella would say, time to relax. Just trying to get a steady connection here. Having some challenges tonight, it seems, but that's okay. And if we go in and out, you just stay centered and focused and feeling happy. Tonight I wanted to talk about innocence. I have a friend who was a school nurse, and she was telling me she went through a major high stressful job. The director of a trauma center, an ER, hospital trauma center. And that when she came back from Georgia to Florida, there was a position open. I'm just going to move a bit to see if our connection can. Okay, let's see how this does. I don't know if it's my internet or Facebook, but so my friend became a school nurse after a high-stress job of work, a trauma center ER. And of course, the job didn't seem to pay her enough, but she couldn't let go of the job because of the innocence that she experienced with the children, their stories, their beauty, their happiness, their lightness, all of those qualities that children have, but in particular how innocent they were and the things that would come out of their mouth. And I was thinking, as adults, can we reclaim innocence? Can I say that innocence is something that I experience, that's something I portray to others in my thoughts? The answer is usually no, because I have a list, this list of excuses that says I can't be innocent because I'm no longer a child. I can't be innocent because I know too much. I've experienced too many things, too many bad things. I've seen the drama of life unfold and I don't like it. How can I be innocent as an adult? And I want to think tonight, I really want to think about innocence, the beauty of innocence, right? So let's not confuse innocence with being naive. Let's not confuse innocence with turning a blind eye. But let's think about what innocence is, right? Even if I watch the news, which I'm trying to step away from, can I find the good in those situations? Back to a child and what a child's innocence looks like. A child is unaffected. A child does not judge. A child simply enjoys, plays, laughs, experiences many moments of lightness. And so when I had that excuse that I know too many things, what about fear? Is fear natural? And as I step into a state of innocence and I say I know too many things, do I know that fear is unnatural to me? Do I know that judgment is something that I learned? Do I like the idea of innocence? Of walking down the street and being free from judging others, Do I like the idea of looking in the mirror every day and saying I'm absolutely perfect the way I am? Can I equate that to a state of innocence? And oftentimes I'm not thinking about being innocent. I have another friend who recently had an old colleague of his say, "Hey, one of your coworkers was inquiring about you." And fear overcame him, lack of innocence. Why are they inquiring about me? What's going on at work? I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. And yet, if I was truly involved in a state of an innocent child, just that feeling of being light, I could say how wonderful that they're asking about me. And they want to know another's opinion about me. But because we lack innocence, everything is fear-based. It's like, oh wow, this could be a problem, right? What happens on these computers that I cannot step away from, that I need for my job, that I need to connect with others, social media, all those platforms? What happens if the computer shuts down? Do we say, I'll reboot that computer? Or is it a moment of panic? The computer's down, I'm going to lose everything. The hard drive, this, that. Those moments of panic. I need to step back more often. I need to calm down, and I need to say it's okay to experience innocence, another of my God-given birthrights. And I can be innocent. I equate innocence with liberation. Now, do we know what liberation is? Think about that. What is liberation to me? What am I free from? So let's start with worry. But now I have to stop because worry is not natural. So where is that worry coming from? And something you'll hear me say each week, it all starts with, and you can fill in the blank and say my thoughts. Everything begins with my thoughts, right? Diane, do you agree? What would Bobby tell you? My thoughts create out there in the world. It's going to be a great day, and it becomes an awesome day. So I like to equate innocence with liberation. And next, when I have that down, I can experience happiness. Right? I know what it's like when I'm not innocent, when I go through my pocket list of excuses. Happiness is nowhere near me. Happiness like innocence is no longer my birthright. So I don't let these things get in my way anymore. I remind myself that every day life is working for me. Every day I sit under God's canopy of protection when I'm experiencing innocence. Because whose child am I? I am a child of God. And as a child, the child is always innocent. All right, so let's experience that. Let's take a moment together to just think about innocence, to tell myself that no matter what number, whatever age I'm at in life, I still can be innocent. I can be free. I can enjoy every day. And as I enjoy, like attracts like. And so things become easier. Gifts start coming to me. I hear the birds sing every day. It's no joke. I would encourage you to try that out as your mind becomes clear and as you're feeling innocent. Right, the animals will be attracted to that. They'll like the vibration that you bring. And so you can have a little bit of homework just for the next 7 days until we meet again next Thursday, when the connection on Facebook is going to be crystal clear. But until that time, I want you to think about my experience every day. And so your test is, as I rush out the door in the morning, listen, right? If my mind is still up here, I can actually hear. So as I rush out to the job, do I hear birds? They're always there. This will be a sign of a clear mind, and then I could think I am an innocent child. When I feel that I'm protected, everyone I look at, including my children are protected. This is a beautiful gift. When I'm innocent, I start feeling protection for and towards others versus that fear that we talked about earlier. And I say, everything will be okay. This is the vibration that I'll put out for the next 7 days. I am an innocent child. Everything is okay. It's time for me to step back and enjoy. It's time for me to step back and enjoy. So I don't judge myself when I go to work. I'm doing the right job. I'm doing it on time. Everything falls in place as it should. Everything always falls in place as it should until I get in the way of things. So no more of that. I'm free. I have been liberated. And now we'll exercise together. I envision what I'm going to call my sanctuary. Whatever that looks like. Am I on top of a mountain? Am I in a forest? Am I at the beach? And so I go to that place. I know exactly what it looks like. I know what the temperature feels like. I know what it smells like around me. And here, it's very quiet. It's just me and the few thoughts that I bring with me. And so in this space, there's no one judging me, and there's no one for me to judge. I'm unaffected by events in the world. And in my sanctuary, I can recognize that although the years have passed, I know what innocence is, just like I know what my sanctuary looks like. I know what innocence feels like. And now I resonate with this very special feeling of innocence. This is mine. And whenever I need, even at work or whenever I'm in the car, I'll go to that place. For me, I see myself on a mountain, but overlooking a gorgeous ocean, and the sun is going to set. And here I just relax. I feel the sun on my skin. And I tell myself, you really are an innocent child of God. And I'm honest here. I've made my mistakes along the way, but I can absolutely return to the state of innocence because I was born that way. I came into the world innocent. I smiled on others. I was, and I am becoming once again, a loving being. How many people today don't have a sanctuary? How many people today are worried about COVID? How many people today are watching statistics, feeling pressure and anxiety? Why? Those same people are protected, but my thoughts, or let's say their thoughts, have not allowed them to be innocent. So I know how to do this now. I know how to step back. I know how to relax. And I know how to simply be. I know how to simply be. Okay, 7 days, the next 7 days, thinking and feeling this way. I am in this world. I will see the events that are occurring in the world. But I am no longer affected. Everything is happening as it should. And I'm protected. Everyone together, just breathe in nice and deep. All the things that don't need to be with me, they no longer are. I let them go. I don't need to name them. And now I breathe in the essence of innocence. I remember. I remember. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting with innocence. Thank you for sharing your innocence with the world. You are a special soul. Om Shanti.